Oh, what? So you make sure I don't go through.
Now, Milan, relax it, bro. Hi, my loves, your regulated girl from Runaway. We have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with the Zeus Network's Bad Boys Los Angeles Season 1, Episode 6. The name of this episode is called Fashion and Fight. So if you watched my last video, please excuse my voice. Okay, I'm getting over a little so let's just hop right into it. Zeus gives us the recap like they always do. The boys were in the studio giving it up like a whole bunch of monkeys. Okay, monkey act is over there. And so it picks up right where we left off at. They're in the courier van and Gutta's like, Milan, you need to relax. Like, okay, relax. Gutta K is so cute. Ellie B is like trying to talk to both of them. He was like, y'all really need to stop with the low blows. Like, that's corny. Like, why are y'all doing that? Which I agree, like, you know, once you say certain words, there's no coming back from that. And I just feel like the low blows is unnecessary because y'all drunk. Like, relax. They're finally trying to get onto the carrier bus or the sprinter, whatever. And I will say Zeus came a long way from them little Scooby-Doo vans they had him in. Milan is finally calming down, girl, because he was walking and pacing and doing all this and doing all that. And Milan gets on the van finally. Carrion's about to get on the van. He's like, man, this vibe don't even feel right. I'm about to just go ahead and get on to the, I'm getting in the Tahoe. So they allow them to separate. They are arriving to the scene. Gutta K is excited. He's like, don't judge a book by its cover. You know, it's giving like a lot of cars were outside. He was excited to see that. He was excited for that. You can tell that Milan was still upset because they kept saying, like, Milan kept talking about it. Apparently, it was like an hour and 45-minute ride to even get there. But Milan was obviously still pissed off, and they were just looking like, girl, shh. Oh my God. Everybody was in confessional like, Milan, relax. Because Milan was like, he's not going to disrespect me in my face. That was all ego talking. And I do think that he was hurt because he had a love for Carrion. Like, you know, he was like, he fought for him. He fought these niggas for him. So he feels betrayed. He feels a certain way, I'm sure. But he was just like persevering. He could not get over the fact that Carrion was being disrespectful to him.
Studio, we would be able to pick this simple shit, I guess, up. Like, why would we take that chance?
Because I guess he's above reproach. They're about to get off of the van, and you know, he's doing all of these shoulder mobility exercises, okay? And literally as soon as they get off the van, an hour and 45 minutes later, he goes over and swings at Carrion. And they didn't really show it up close, but we can go ahead and take a wild guess and say Carrion got socked again, because all he been doing is just getting beat up. Carrion is just looking like, shh, man, I'm built for this. I'm built for this. Like, dog, you ain't built for nothing else, because I you know, whatever. He ain't no punk, but oh my God, I want him to get a lick in on one of these fights. He's like, oh, where's my phone at? And then the girl was like, oh, I got it because it was in my hand. Apparently, it happened while they had got out the van, and Carrion and the producer, that woman y'all saw, they were taking a picture together, and that's when Milan socked him. Okay, so we have the fashion, the guy who's hosting the fashion show. I don't know if he's actually a designer, if he was just hosting it. Come over to the van, and Milan is all hemmed up, girl. Milan is in a restraint. Milan is in a restraint, and you know, say, Milan, what's wrong? Milan, what's wrong? Milan is like looking, pushing his head away, like, he ain't trying to talk to you right now. Milan is pissed off. So he was like, well, I love you, Milan, girl, whatever. He walks over to the other bad boys and was like, well, I feel a certain type of way because why would he do this? This is a charity event for children. And the charity event was supposed to fund football for kids who couldn't afford it, because football is an expensive sport to play for kids. And he was like, why are we doing this? We're doing this for charity. Like, relax. Milan is walking off, and he's walking down the hill. The friend Mizzy was like, you want me to walk down there in my Louboutins? Like, you know how much these designer shoes are. Everybody was trying to laugh and kind of like play it off, like to kind of bring Milan down. So Milan finally is calming down. Milan said, just give me like 5-10 minutes by myself. And he was like, well, I'm gonna go in the van and allow them to come in. The fashion designer's like, cool, perfect. Milan's in the car. He's just looking like, he's looking so pissed off. I think he was really pissed off and probably embarrassed. So the guys all go inside, and the clothes kind of look all spread out. It was like a pile of cargos, a pile of V-necks, it was just like a clothes spread out. Milan is clearly not feeling it. He was just like, nah, this is just not organized. I don't like how this is looking. Other bad boys are just talking about Milan like, yeah, he is too big, he's too old, you know, he worked out too much to be out here trying to fight on Carrion like that. And they're starting to really feel like he's dampering their spirits, and they don't like it. Really did mention that, you know, he appreciates how Carrion really stands his ground. I mean, not for nothing, he's gonna talk what he wants to say, and he's not afraid to take a punch. So I agree. Milan comes to, y'all, and he's like, you know what, I remember where I'm in. I'm in the middle of Hollywood. I'm about to walk a fashion show. So I get myself together and I'm walking in, you know, so I can do what I gotta do. So Gutta K and Carrion are pulled to the side and they start talking. And he was just like, period, like, you gotta remember who you are. Don't let nobody throw you off your game, throw you off your rocker, throw you off your rocker. And you know, just do what you gotta do. And Carrion's like, yeah, I understand, I appreciate it. And Gutta K was just like, he was just looking so good, and I just have to keep it professional. Like, Gutta K is like gushing over Kerrion Franklin's son. It's too much. And I do feel like those moments are genuine. We need more of Gutta K and Carrion, because it's at least something real about the show. Then out of nowhere, girl, the lights go out, and I'm just like, yo, that's it. It's even that is the it with the bad boys, because I mean, like, lights out. Milan apologizes to Mizzy or Wizzy and was just like, you know what, I'm sorry, I really just, you know, had a moment. I don't you know, typically do that, you know, I apologize. The fashion designer took his apology, was like, girl, I understand. Oh my god, I hope my voice not annoying y'all, because I'm just getting over it. I'm just turning the corner. So by next week, pristine voice. So they all like, oh, Mizzy, what's up? Where the lights at? Where the lights at? So the lights come back on and the fashion show begins. There were some cute fashions. There were some cute pieces. That denim piece looked banging. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like a patchwork denim drape kind of coat thing. It was dope. Let me see who came out. Anthony came out. He was all right. He looked like he's short though. It was given very much priest. Okay, he's a man of the cloth, but it was nice. It was nice. The really gave what he gave with his denim on denim, slim body, slim thick with it. Gutta K do what he does. Dylan had on the Dior sunglasses with the Machino that he got at Nordstrom or Belk for some of y'all, depending on where y'all live at. And after the show, it's the after party, and after the party, it's the hotel lobby. And it's like, nah, yo, I don't even feel that good. I'm still trying to play. The boys obviously liked the party. They really enjoyed themselves. Milan was pissed off about it. He said that he wasn't really feeling the whole fact that they didn't have clothes for him. He really wasn't into that. The boys were obviously satisfied with the show, and then Milan sitting over there like Debbie Downer, like he's so sad, like, I didn't like how the show, I didn't like how they didn't have clothes for me, bro, but you still walked, you still look good, relax. Like, oh, we didn't get a barber, we didn't even get a shape up, like, ain't you supposed to stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready? Milan did just say it wasn't put together right. He didn't like it, and I can see how it was a little, like, not as organized. But what you expect? What you thought it was New York Fashion Week? Relax. In the next scene, we have Gutta, Dylan, and Curtis taking shots of Hennessy first thing in the morning. And they basically just talk about the show, talk about the whole Milan situation. Gutta said that he was telling Carrion not to trip. Like, you know, you came from Kerrion Franklin's son's penis. Like, you have Kerrion Franklin's sperm. He was pretty much just saying, like, you come from greatness, sir. You come from greatness. So you don't need to have validation. And I think that's why Carrion got so pissed off, because he's looking for that validation. He's looking to be seen, because maybe he doesn't feel that way from his father. And in a group of guy friends, he thought that was his time to shine, and he was still shut down. Probably like how his dad used to shut him down, which is probably what triggered him. Milan and Carrion are in the next scene, and Carrion's like, I never even took a shot at him, boy. I was doing nothing but being positive with him. And then Anthony, Relly, And somebody else was like, we need to have a house meeting. I'm like, oh God, here we go, house meeting. Got the case say the same thing. Here we go, another house meeting. So at the house meeting, they are like trying to talk. They're trying to talk and trying to just be like, you know, don't you really start off like, well, do you think that you could apologize? And Carrion started off with, I ain't apologize for shit. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not about to go how it is. Milan is trying to stay cool. Milan is like, you know, next day trying to, you know, just do what he gotta do. Milan is just like, ultimately at the end of the day, I stood up for you. I fought them guys because of you, or whatever the case, and I wasn't being disrespectful. And then once he realized that Carrion was just like trolling, he was just like, this dude has mental health issues. I'm not about to fight him. So Carrion's like, come from behind the bar, come from behind the podium. And then Carrion like got up, ran up on him. But why didn't he swing? Carrion, why run up if you're not gonna swing? And you're supposed to swing first if you run up. Like, he was not being held back by no little behind Curtis. So at this point, when Milan starts taking off his stuff, you already know what it is. He was like, yeah, well, let's just shoot the fair one real quick. And I think, you know, and in typical Zeus fashion, they'll let people fight for 5-10 seconds or whatever the case may be. So they squared, people's in the comments talking about, so why did Chris Milan hit him in the stomach? That's called a body shot. He aired him out. He was just airing him out. And we know Milan is probably packing a heavy punch. So Carrion, let's have to say he got beat up again. But in the next episode, Milan seemed like he's shaking in his boots, girl, because we all know that Jonathan is a big burly man. Jonathan is coming into the bad boy's house, and Milan is talking to his son Rio, and he was like, yeah, because they got this boy coming in here thinking that he about to punk me. I don't know if they had beef prior to. Maybe that's what it was, because why did he instantly go into, I'm about to call somebody, or whatever the case may be. Anyways, y'all, I am going to end this video here. I'm not going to drag it out because it's kind of giving me snooze fest. Like, let's really get into it. Like the video and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. All of the things. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.